I'm Rachel from Parenting Central, and in this video I'm going to be comparing the Ergobaby Omni and the Ergobaby Aerloom and help you decide which of these two carriers is going to be right for you. So I will pop in the description a full review for both of these carriers and also another comparison review where I go through the differences between the Ergobaby Omni Breeze, which is the carrier that I have here, and the previous version, the Omni 360. So check that out if you're wanting to get all of the differences between the carriers. So let's get started. Please hit that subscribe button so you can help us get to 10,000 subscribers so we can keep making videos to help you choose the best products for your family. So I'm going to run through the features of the Omni first. So it is suitable for newborns. It has a weight capacity of 20 kilos and it offers 4 carry positions. That's inward facing, forward facing, hip and a back carry. And you also have the option to have your shoulder straps either in the classic H strap position, which we're probably more familiar with, and then also the option of crossing over the straps at the back as well, which is great if you're a little bit more petite. It gives you a bit of a tighter fit. So before I put the carrier on, I'm just going to actually show you how you adjust your carrier as your baby grows. So you can see it's on the center position now. That's the narrowest position, and that is obviously for your newborn. And then as Bubba grows, you're just going to adjust the position of these tabs. It expands the size of the panel. There is a guide with 3 positions, but it's Velcro. You actually can really just put it wherever you want. So you can grow it gradually with your baby or follow that guide, whichever one of those is going to be easier for you. So I'm going to run you through how to put the Omni Breeze on really quickly, but definitely check out my full review if you want a more detailed instructions. But what I'm just going to do is I'll pop it onto my back, just so I can see what I'm doing with the buckles at the front. Take it through the loop and buckle it up. Swing it back to the front, pull to tighten, and make sure it's even on both sides. Then I'm going to pick up my baby, sit them onto the top of that waistband, one hand on Bubba, lift up that panel, grab that buckle, pop it over your head, and then pop your arms in. So just going to tighten it up on both sides. And that's it. Super, super simple. Okay, one last little thing before I move on and show you the Aerloom is just make a note of the waistband and panel. The Aerloom is actually the other way around. So just want to make a note of this, and then when I show it to you, it'll make a lot more sense on the Aerloom. Okay, so now that I've got the Aerloom on, you can see that bit of a difference in how the waistband sits. So that's actually a great feature if you're a little bit more petite, if you're a bit shorter in the torso, then without having that whole panel sitting, or that whole waistband sitting below the panel, takes up a bit less space. But if you're a taller parent, it will be perfectly comfortable. It's just something to consider if you are a little bit short. Okay, so the quick run through of all the Aerloom features. So it is also suitable for newborns. It has a weight capacity of 15 kilos, so a little bit lower than the 20 kilos you get on the Omni. And it has 3 carry positions. That's inward facing, forward facing, and a back carry. So you are missing the hip carry position. But whether or not you're actually going to miss having the hip carry position, I know not many people actually use it on the Omni, so you may not notice that you don't have it with the Aerloom. So that is just a bit of a personal preference, but something to keep in mind. So the big reasons that you would choose to get the Aerloom over the Omni. Firstly, it is an eco-friendly and sustainable product. So it's actually made from 87% recycled plastics, and it has this really unique knitted material. So it forms and shapes really nicely to your body. It also is physically lighter weight, like it weighs less than the Omni or pretty much any other fully structured carrier. So it's an incredible, light, squishy, sweet, and also sustainable carrier. So there's lots of reasons to choose the Aerloom, even if it maybe on paper isn't ticking all the same boxes as the Omni in terms of that versatility. The other thing to be aware of with the Aerloom, you don't have the option to cross the straps over like you do with the Omni. However, the back straps are really nicely curved in, so it does actually feel like you would get a really nice tight fit, even if you're a bit more petite. Okay, so before I put this on, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside, and it is very different to the Omni. So as you can see, there's no Velcro for that gradual adjustment. What you're going to do to go from newborn to a bigger baby, so it's currently set up in a bigger baby mode, we're going to just basically pull the panel through that loop. So it's going to grab onto the panel. I'm just going to yank him through that loop, sort of flips it inside out, and you can see how that shortens the panel and also brings it up to a narrower narrower point on the panel. So that's how we're going to go from big baby to newborn or newborn to bigger baby. However, there isn't that sort of gradual adjustment, but I will sort of show you how you can make those adjustments as your bubba grows, but it will be a little bit different, obviously, without that Velcro. Okay, so just like with the Omni, I'm just going to pop it on my back just so I can see what I'm doing with the buckles at the front. Take the buckle through the safety loop, buckle it up and swing it to the front. So pick up baby, have a cuddle, lift up that panel, grab that buckle, pop that over your head, pop your arms in, and then pull to tighten. So it really is the same procedure. It just looks a little bit different, especially with that newborn adjustments, but really putting it on is exactly the same process. So when it comes to making some little adjustments as bubba grows, as we don't have that Velcro adjustments, I would say for a smaller baby, if you're feeling like bubba's a little bit more petite, you can wiggle it up a little bit higher. That's going to direct them to that sort of narrower point on the panel, so you're going to get a tighter fit. Whereas obviously if we then wiggle it down a little bit lower, we're directing baby's bottom to a wider point on the panel, and we're going to be able to achieve that knee-to-knee support. So you can still do little gradual increments to, adjust it as bubba grows, but it's a little bit different. And I feel like it's both easier, but maybe without having that very clear guide that you get with the Omni, maybe a little bit scarier for new parents. So in conclusion, it's really easy to see why the Omni is definitely the more popular of the two carriers. It does offer more versatility, it lasts longer, and it definitely ticks a lot more boxes. But the Heirloom is super sweet, it's super lovely to wear, that soft squishy fabric, it's less bulky, and then obviously that eco, sustainable factor I think is going to be really appealing to some parents. So I hope that helps, and I hope maybe you've got a bit of an idea of which one to go for. If you do have any more questions though, please let me know. Also, if there are any other products you would like to see me review or compare, I can always see what I can do. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe for more parenting product reviews. Take care, bye.